Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going? So tonight I'm super excited. I wanted to almost celebrate the fact that we finally have YNGWIE MALMSTEEN's first album on Spotify. Forever it was unavailable. So yeah, I just wanted to show you, now that you've listened to so much more music like Dream Theater and all the stuff you've been listening to, like a lot of virtuoso guitars and just Yes and Genesis and
we just listened to Scorpions.
Yeah, all this. Yeah, we just listened to Ole John Roth, who I will mention right now because I guess what I wanted to say is, like, at this time in 1984, this guy just revolutionized the way of playing the guitar. I mean, there were some other really important people doing amazing things, but I think he was just someone who took it to the next level, but in this style, in the neoclassical, you know, like there were some fusion plays that are incredible, but when you come into like metal and neoclassical guitar, I think he took it to the next level, and then there came thousands of people who wanted to imitate that. Okay. And also for me personally, the first time I heard this song, this specific song, it was just like, what just happened? Because I had heard Metallica and Iron Maiden and Judas Priest, but this, I was like, what is he actually doing on the guitar? And I was just fascinated. So I wanted to share this with you.
I'm very excited about this. And I know how much this album means to you.
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken, your dad bought you the album.
My mom.
Your mom bought you this album. Okay.
My mom bought me this, and on the same day, the Steve Vai Passion and Warfare.
Ooh, nice.
It was also a very important album for guitar player. Both instrumental albums. Okay, this has like 2 songs that are actually have lyrics, but most of it is instrumental. But yeah, we're gonna do Far Beyond the Sun. If you clicked on the title, thank you so much. And I'm sure you're either an YNGWIE fan or an YNGWIE hater. That's just the way this goes, because he has a lot of fans and he has a lot of people that don't like him at all.
Yeah.
Some people say he only can play fast, which is completely false. He has a lot of feeling.
Like, oh, he has no
No. He has a lot of feeling, which he has shown now and again. Just in Black Star, you know, on this album, obviously he's showing off. He's very young. He's about, I think, 20 years old or even younger. But yeah, it's just a very important song for me, for the guitar world, and I wanted to share. And I just want to see if you feel something different, if you, instead of just hearing like random like notes, shredding, maybe now it makes more sense because you've heard Dream Theater, you've heard, you know, just stuff that's a little bit more out there.
Absolutely. I'm very excited about this, to listen to this track with new ears, with headphones, just with you sharing the moment. And yeah, again, I'm just very excited that you're sharing this with me.
Yes.
And thank you everyone so much also for being here. Let's get started.
Far Beyond the Sun, 1984. Here we go. All right. Yes.
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
What do you think?
That was a lot. It was very, very good. It was perfect. It felt like a movement, like a composition. Yes, like a whole wow.
Like a whole like very thought out like
opus.
Right?
Yes.
Like every
not a movement,
every
like an
scale
opus.
and every thing had its intention. And even when I listen to it, and I've listened to this like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, and I still find like, wow, like
there was so many like notes, but so well put together. And I do feel his feeling now,
right?
You know, I mean, it's just
so proud of you, because I know now that you get it. It's not just some random, you know, playing and some random fast guitar. This man really feels his stuff.
Yes, you know? Yes. And I do like want to tell you, like, I could picture him, and when I was closing my eyes, it was like I was there. It was like I was really there with everything that he was doing, and I could really just imagine the movements and the intention, and it really just came out, you know. And then also just the people who like him are people who really appreciate like everything that he's doing, you know. And I don't know, maybe some people like him because of the speed, you know. It's a challenge, it's cool, it's like he is kind of showing off a little bit and mocking, like I feel like, because he's like everywhere. It's like he's challenging himself, and he's telling you like, yes, I'm here, you know, I'm doing all of this. And it's very much, you know, reminiscent of classical music, very much. I know that's what he's famous for, and that's a very obvious statement, but it's so present that he is influenced by
and I think
Bach and all of these people. You know?
I think he just took it like to the next level. And I think the only player that I know that played like that of the metal players, you know, is Ole John Roth from the Scorpions. And maybe not as extreme as this, because this is just going a little bit further, you know. There were great players like Richie Blackmore who started this style. And then there were players, you know, like Alan Holdsworth, who obviously were playing completely different. You can't compare them because he's playing jazz fusion. He's playing neoclassical, you know, metal.
Yeah, it's a totally different
thing. It sounds like a violin player went completely nuts and plays on the guitar.
Yes, exactly.
That's what he wanted.
And I am so happy that you said that, because I was literally thinking that. I was thinking like, wow, how would this sound on a violin? And then I was like, how would this sound like on a keyboard? And then the keyboard comes in and does his thing. That was amazing, because I was like, okay, we're getting a lot of guitar here, like a lot of it, and it's great, but like it would be cool to add another instrument to this amazing piece.
Jens Johansson comes in with this key. Like, I love that they were trading.
Yes, it was like a back and forth, or I don't know what it's called.
He has this band called Stradivarius.
Okay.
Yeah, the call and answer. And he has played with Alan Holdsworth as well. And he's just a very accomplished keyboard player who unfortunately only lasted 4 albums. YNGWIE MALMSTEEN is very famous of changing his band members, like ridiculous.
Just because,
like, singers, every album has a different singer, which I was kind of hard to get used to that.
Is that because he just likes different vocals with his music, or because there were problems that led to
he's not really like easy to get along with, because his ego is very big, and that's what he's famous for, and unfortunately that's just who he is, you know. And I've just like, you know, I didn't know about that until, you know, YouTube and the internet, but I've always been fascinated by just the dedication and just the sound and the clean. Because there's fast playing, and then there's clean fast playing.
And everyone was playing clean. And another thing that I like wanted to mention that I realized also in this listen was, okay, a guitar player is doing all of this, right? It's like insanity. Like, what do you do for drums in a track like this? What do you do for bass in a track like this? And they were doing it like perfectly. It was just, it went together very well because they were also doing very complex and insane and rapid things at the same time. But it wasn't like overwhelming. It was just the right bass.
It was not overwhelming at all.
YNGWIE to be like the main focus. But whenever I don't want to say needed a break, but whenever I would step away from the guitar for just a second, I would say, okay, let me see what's happening over here. It was like, wow, for both, for the bass and for the guitar. It was just very, very cool members that he has with him because they know, like,
this is my favorite lineup. Like this album, and the one that came after, which is called Marching Out, which is not on Spotify, and then Trilogy. Trilogy has songs that are a little bit more commercial focused, still with this classical. Obviously, every time he plays, and we saw him live twice, and the first time we went, she was not having it. She was like, she was bored out of her mind. She was like, I want to.
I was having fun. I was having fun
you
with
were
you,
like,
but
okay,
I wasn't.
This is not my jam.
Like,
this is not my. Like, and then when I think when we went the second time up close and we were like right there, that was a lot of fun, amazing. Right? She even got the set list.
Yeah, I went up and
we were like catching like picks and stuff because he throws them every second. So cool. But yeah, I'm so happy that after 15 years I could finally sit you down and, you know, appreciate this.
Yeah.
And I know it doesn't have to be your favorite, but at least you understand and say, yeah, it's not bad, you know.
I agree. I really, really enjoyed this very much.
So cool.
And I can see why people who play the guitar and even those who don't, like, can appreciate his music. And I remember when we went to the concert, we met the coolest people outside the venue. We were standing in line and having awesome conversations and just a very cool crowd. So if you like YNGWIE, you're cool. And thank you guys so much for watching this. If you're an YNGWIE fan, let us know why or how you got into him. If you play guitar, if you don't, share your thoughts in the comments, your stories, your experiences. Be as honest as you can. And if you don't know YNGWIE and you clicked on this video to try to get more into him, as some of you guys do with a lot of our stuff, kudos to you. And thank you guys. Like the video, please subscribe. We would love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.